and it's going to pull out our slide creator for us. And from here, it's a blank slide. We're on slide 1. We could say, make an introductory slide for the AI Hub. Nice. So we've got our intro slide here. I can go create the next slide. So here we are at slide 2. You'll see our chat over here indicates that now we're on slide 2. So for slide 2, we'll say, for this slide, give me the basics of what AI is. I'll hit enter. It's creating our content now. Okay. Let's say that I want to make the background a different color. I can just simply say make the background red. And so we should see here momentarily the background change. That looks pretty good. It's really helpful if you can provide some additional context, and that best way to do that would be using screen capture. So I, on my PC, hit my buttons to create a screen capture, and I will just paste it into the chat there. Let's say that I want it to know, hey, I don't actually like change this card specifically to teach something else. And then I'll paste it in. And so it's going to know that I'm talking about this card separately from these others. Cool. So it changed that one card. Let's say, okay, I actually want to go back. Here on the chat, you'll see there's a little restore button there. I'll click that. And so that's going to bring me back to the previous version of that. Or actually, no, I do want to go forward. So you can switch between versions as long as you're in the same slide. So here you see we switched to slide 2. If I went to restore from the first slide we were working on, that will not work. We'll create another slide here, and we'll say, give me a breakdown on generative AI. Cool. So it's given us this. Let's go back one slide. And let's say that we want, before that slide we just made, for slide 3, actually we want to make a change and click to create a slide in between. So now we're going to have 4 slides, but what was once slide 3 is now slide 4. So create a breakdown on what AI is going to do for business. Cool. And we've got that. Let's say that I want to delete this slide up here on the header. I'll click delete slide. And so now we're just back to our original 3. I'll click save. And then I would go back, and now we've got our lesson. Now you can see at the top of the card here, there's some toggles to make the lesson live or keep it in draft. We're going to make it live, and we can make it private so only our community can see it, or we can make it public so that it'll generate a link for us, and we can actually share that link with other people. And you can get that link just by clicking this button down here on the bottom of the card. And now it's copied to my clipboard. I can paste that into my web browser and it'll take me there. Additionally, you have some other features here. So if I needed to make any edits to that original stuff there, I can click the edit button if I want to add it to the feed. So on the user's feed side, I'll click that. So now the course is over here in the user side on the feed, and you'll see there is only 3, and that's because it's just going to give the community a taste or a little preview of what's in there. And the thought with that is they'll click this button and actually go to the lesson itself. So great, we've got our first lesson created. I'm going to go through a couple different ways to make lessons. That's the first with the manual.